It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, advanced voting gets underway today in the state of Georgia here in Wayne County. Runs all this week up until Friday at 5 p.m. Location is the Hall Richardson Recreation Center at 644 North 4th Street in Jesup. The time each day from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Here in Wayne County, only one contested race on the Republican ballot. That's in District 1 between Brian Griffiths and Mike Gordon, both seeking the position of County Commissioner. In District 1, Brian Griffiths will be in studio this morning on the Butch and Bob Show, and tomorrow we'll have Mike Gordon on the show. Both men hoping for a nice turnout in the district. It's the only contested race on the Republican ballot. Back in May during the governor's race and U.S. Senate races and contested school board races and county commissioner races, only 34% of Wayne County registered voters showed up. On the registrar's office is 17,603 registered voters in the county. Back in May, only 6,091 voted to decide who would be on the ballot in November for all the important offices in the state. On the Democratic ballot, there is one federal race and 4 state races contested. You must vote in the same party in the runoff that you did back in May. Once again, the election date is Tuesday, June 21st, and on that day, all polling places in Wayne County will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Once again, the only people eligible to vote in the county commissioner's runoff race between Brian Griffiths and Mike Gordon are District 1 Republican registered voters who voted Republican ballots back in May. New county board takes office in January. Already, Wayne County has 2 new commissioners who will take office in January. There are Tim Hopkins in District 3 and Jamie Hickox in District 5. Kevin McCrary returns in District 2. In District 4, that race will be decided in November. Incumbent James Thomas squares off against Republican candidate Fred Anderson. Thomas won the Democratic primary without opposition. Anderson won the Republican primary without any opposition. Once again, those 2 men will face off in November to decide who will be the new county commissioner in District 4. Once again, the new board takes office in January 2023. Reminder again, early voting underway all this week, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And a reminder again, we've got Brian Griffiths in studio today, Mike Gordon in studio tomorrow. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Tickets are on sale for the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce's 10th Annual Legacy Dinner. They'll have the passing of the gavel and the announcement of special awards that evening. The event's set for Thursday, June 23rd at Coastal Pines Technical College, beginning at 7 p.m. If you need a ticket, simply call the Chamber at 427-2028. Tickets are $75 each, and they ask that you RSVP by June 17th. Finally, in the news, the race for governor is in full swing in the state of Georgia as incumbent Republican Governor Brian Kemp will battle Democratic candidate Stacey Abrams for the second time, with the race to be decided in November. Over the weekend, Democratic candidate Stacey Abrams proposed raising the minimum salary for Georgia public school teachers to $50,000 a year if elected governor. This would hike the pay of K-12 educators by $11,000. Abrams says she would finance the estimated $412 million annual cost over each of the next 4 years by relying upon revenue from Georgia's budget without increasing taxes or imposing new fees. She framed the $1.65 billion plan as essential to retain teachers and improve the state's educational system. Democrats' proposal would more than double Governor Kemp's pledge in 2018 to hike annual teacher pay by $5,000. Kemp signed a record $30.2 billion budget this year, which included the final installment of that promised pay hike. Kemp's campaign response to Abrams is that she would definitely have to raise taxes to pay for the increase. They sent out a statement that reads as follows. It says, following the lead of her pals in the Biden administration, Stacey Abrams' latest Hail Mary proposal for over $2 billion in new state spending is a pie-in-the-sky plan that would make inflation worse and require higher taxes on Georgia families to pay for it all. Abrams rolled out her proposal in conjunction with the endorsement from the Georgia Association of Educators, influential advocacy group in the state of Georgia that represents roughly 23,000 teachers. Currently, the base pay for teachers in the state of Georgia is about $39,000. Once again, the race for governor underway between Governor Brian Kemp and Democratic candidate Stacey Abrams. Again, the race will be decided in November. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day. In other news, a couple of board meetings set for tomorrow. The Wayne County Board of Education has a work session tomorrow at 6 p.m. Several items on the agenda. EMA weather safety discussion will take place. Also, an update on the COVID situation. Capital outlay projects will give an update. Summer travel will be discussed. Wayne County Family Connection fiscal year 23 contracts on the agenda. Also, school calendars on the agenda. Facilities will be discussed. Also, discussion of the approval of the handbooks. Several board policies. Executive session discuss personnel. All that tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. The Jesup City Commissioners have their public hearing on their proposed budget tomorrow morning. That's set for 9 a.m. at City Hall. And then they'll have the first reading of the budget as well. And the public hearing on the proposed budget set for tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. at City Hall. The Wayne County Blood Drive set for Wayne Memorial Hospital set for this Wednesday, the time between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. Again, the blood will be located on the right side of the main parking lot near the cafeteria. To make an appointment to donate blood at this drive, log on to bloodconnection.org or call 864-751-1154. Once again, the blood drive at the hospital set for Wednesday, June 15th, and a second blood drive a week from today, Monday, June 20th, at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. That time will be from 1 to 6 p.m., sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary. Visit redcrossblood.org and enter Jesup to schedule an appointment for the Monday blood drive. Again, set for Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. Again, that's a week from today. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned.